Welcome to this reaction video. Today I'm reacting to Osirus Jack and Freeze Corleone, Lampadaire Part 2. Let's get right at it. Let's react to this music video. Really curious to see how this one will sound. It's already a drill trap beat, drill rap.
New Era Beach, non y'a pas de monde féerique, y'a qui fume la mortiérique. De 2-1 au BS,
Nice
y'a l'artillerie, on les lave, on les lamine, même posté au loin. Précis, même fonce des Olins, plus Kilimanjaro que moi on aime, dans la qualité comme le terre que nous on a. Chasse les démons comme dans Constantine, sur l'auto faut les big vachement Constantine. 20-21 pétasse nouvelle ère, on a des nouveaux shit, des nouvelles herbes. France Carolin j'ai des cernes, au bled il me faut des ranchs et des fermes. Osirus Jack, Freeze Corleone, dans le complot comme si on t'a fait chez CERN.
Plotting like we are working at CERN. Do you know CERN? They have like a it's like a machine that, you know, lets particles go really fast to simulate the Big Bang, and you cannot sue them. There is no jurisdiction. So that means if they commit a crime in CERN, or if they ever violate some law, you cannot sue them, which is really strange. So you already know something weird and probably very illegal is happening there, because if people are allowed to do anything without being able to be sued, you already know what is going on. But he knows about CERN, that's nice. You have to look it up. There was a weird ritual when they were having like weird goats and stuff and all, really satanic and demonic, but it's crazy that he knows about this too, man.
Fume, et les options s'offrent, je suis dans le char ou l'option sport. Regarde comment au-dessus de je plane dans le roster que des All-Stars. Europa, négro fausse taille, logo sur le tricot, les manos.
Europe, we must leave. Hey, that's interesting that he is saying that. I don't know why he would say that, if he feels like maybe he's not getting treated right, or if he thinks that, you know, it's finally over with the old world. You see that countries in Africa are emerging. You see, for an example, at the World Cup, Morocco doing really great. And that's something that it didn't used to be, that new countries are, you know, getting goals and reaching new things that they weren't able to reach before. If you look at the African nations, for an example, Nigeria is now dominating music with a lot of artists popping up and Afro beats exploding. We have India, we have so many countries that are popping up, and we see that the old world is, you know, it's still there. You know, Europe is still standing strong, but you see that it's getting lower and lower, and you see that the, you know, new countries are popping up. So maybe he's saying like, time to leave, man. At a certain point we have to leave. But I think for now it is still okay to live in Europe, but there is a possibility that the new countries that are emerging might do better in the future than Europe.
Chrome, je pense j'ai le meilleur des decks, la chatte à la maman des decks. On arrive dans le game comme un vendredi 13, tu rappes encore comme en 2013. Ça fait du chemin depuis 2013, assez de fanatiques pour remplir tant de lignes 13. Je me sens comme l'alligator dans les marécages, c'est des imposteurs, ils font pas les tâches. J'aime parler cash, grosse voix que je fume v'là les tâches. À Dakar, faut villa avec 4 étages.
This guy has insane rhyme schemes, like he's saying 6 bars and everything beautifully rhymes, man. His rhyme schemes are unmatched. He can literally repeat his flow because it doesn't matter. He's like, I got the tash, I got the rash, I got the bash. It rhymes, it always rhymes, and that is what makes it so brilliant, man. One of the best rhyme schemes in rap.
Fuck vos rappeurs du troisième âge, dès qu'on débarque on les ken. Je les longs cap comme Roy Enoch ou Johnny Deng, je fonce du lundi au week-end. Ils sont faibles, ils passent même pas les 8e, faut plus d'auditeurs Spotify que The Weeknd. J'arrive raciste comme un OG Mickey.
They don't even reach the 16th final, and they are weak because they don't are able to even get out of the group stage. And then he's also saying we need more listeners than The Weeknd. That's ambitious, man. He's like one of the most popular artists on Spotify right now, so that's crazy, man. And then he also said I'm coming racist like OG Mickey. That is even crazy. Like Disney, you know, at the true beginning there were a lot of racist cartoons, so I don't know how these guys know all these things, but I think Freeze lived in America for a while, so that might explain it, that he knows a lot of USA references, but still, you have to remember them, so that's crazy.
Ils ont disparu comme John Obi Mikel. Et je les vois petits comme des mini-moy.
He disappeared like John Obi Mikel. You know, he played with Chelsea and then suddenly he went off. It's a bit like the Mexican goalkeeper Ochoa, you know. Every World Cup he is there, but after the World Cup nobody knows where he is or where he's gone. But every World Cup he suddenly pops up and he is back at it again with the most ridiculous saves. You know, I don't know where he played or where he's playing now, but he always is there at the World Cup to kill it every time he plays.
Longueur de 10 000 bornes, gang shit au Chirac, Drillinoy. Reste allumé comme d'idiotes. Et la bitch elle vient pas de Taïwan. On les fait sauter one by one. J'peux finir à tout moment comme des lontés. Fume le beldi, y'a du salon de thé. J'rajoute 2 gouttes de Niger à la montée. Tant qu'on n'est pas au sommet, continue à monter. J'ai mes outils mais j'suis pas mécano. J'suis dans la défense comme Upamecano.
This guy got crazy rap and rhyming schemes. He was like, Mecano, I'm staying in defense like Upamecano. If you know the World Cup song, it was like Upamecano Dayo, and that's why everybody now knows who he is. But he is also a defender who is pretty good, playing for Bayern Munich, I think. But the crazy thing is that the bar makes sense because he's a defender, and it still rhymes on his previous bar. And he does that the whole track. Every song of him that I heard always has these insane rhyme schemes. You know, a lot of rappers aren't even able to properly rhyme because they have to mispronounce their words to make it rhyme. But he just effortlessly, without any effort at all, he just rhymes 10 bars after the whole sequence. So it is crazy that he can rhyme so easily without having difficulties. And Osirus Jack also has a nice flow and a nice way of you know, rapping his things. So yeah. They're both doing a great job at, you know, killing the beat so far.
Comme J. Caroline et négro, j'appellerai pas ma fille Caroline. Fume gasoline et triple filtre anonyme, négro dans le KGB, découpe France Caroline. Sur notre route, il va mettre des grandes airs, on reste au-dessus d'eux comme la grande ours. 6-7, ça perce plus, ça transperce. Si ça continue bientôt, tu nous verras en bourse. Je m'informe sur les nombres et les fréquences airs, faut que ma vision s'agrandisse.
Let's go back. He was talking about the frequencies. And then he was also saying you will continue. If it continues soon, we will be at the stock exchange. With in French, it still rhymes on his previous bar, which is insane again. But let's look at the bar. Informing myself about numbers and the Hertzian frequencies. Now, this is a whole other topic. I could make a whole video explaining how it works. But basically, if you listen to music and stuff, it has a certain frequency, and you know, depending on how high or low it is, it can affect your mood and how you're responding to things. So if you want to look it up, I would suggest you can do it. But the fact that he knows shows that he's real woke. He's deep into it, man. I probably think they are both in a very deep rabbit hole because they know about CERN, they know about HARP, you know, the CIA, mind control, everything. So they know a lot of stuff. So the further you go, the further you know. And I think it's also, once you know these things, like what happened to Gaddafi, what happened with MK Ultra, with the CIA doing their stuff, you can't go back. You can't just go back to be part of the herd, just mindlessly staring at the screen and don't know what is going on. I think once you're getting woke, you will try to get even more woke. So you can't go back to the previous state of mind, which is interesting to say the least.
Faut que ma vision s'agrandisse. VVS certifié à Anvers sur la route du papier bombarde à 310.
Diamond certified in Antwerp. Now I am from the Flemish speaking part of Belgium. It's called Flanders, and Antwerp is really famous because they have like a lot of diamonds, and it's especially in the Jewish neighborhood that they have a lot of diamonds. So if you buy a diamond from there, you can almost be certain it is quality, it is expensive, because they're known in the whole world for their diamond trade in Antwerp.
21 là pour siéger, mental qui lutte comme le tiers, je vise 10 fois la vie d'un DG. Équipe remplie d'artisans, des comme nous, y'en a pas chaque.
I want to make 10 times as much as a CEO. That's crazy. Wait, did he say that? I don't even know, man. Let's go back.
Il va mettre des grandes airs, on reste au-dessus d'eux comme la grande ours. 6-7, ça perce plus, ça transperce. Si ça continue bientôt, tu nous verras en bourse. Je m'informe sur les nombres et les fréquences airs, faut que ma vision s'agrandisse. VVS certifié à Anvers sur la route du papier bombarde à 310. 21 là pour siéger, mental qui lutte comme le tiers, je vise 10 fois la vie.
My goal is 10 times the life of a CEO. So yeah, making 10 times as much as a CEO. Hey, they have ambition, man. More Spotify listeners than The Weeknd, 10 times as much as a CEO. They have some ambition. That's great, man. You know, they are independent, so they have to, you know, really work hard to get their money. So I respect the grind. I certainly do.
DG, équipe remplie d'artisans, des comme nous, y'en a pas chaque 2 ans. Et j'arrive fonce dès à 2 ans. Je voulais déjà de l'argent à 2 ans.
I already wanted money at 2 years old. Hey, this guy was on the grind, man. That's a crazy bar, man. He was on the grind. At 2 years, he already wanted the cash. Crazy.
Je veux le cash, le fromage, le parmesan. Équipe, on s'implante jusqu'au parlement. Ils se transmettent les bails par le sang. 667 c'est la mafia, on t'apprend là les techniques, négro, si tu passes par le sang.
667, it's the Masia. We are teaching you techniques. I think he's making a reference to La Masia, the Barcelona academy where they trained lots of legendary players. Messi, Iniesta, Pujol, so many legendary players from La Masia. So 667 is also training them with the techniques, just like Barcelona's youth academy. So lots of references again.
667 comme des mec, on est là depuis avant l'an 0 franc comme Angelo. J'suis la mélo, toi t'es Liangelo. Nunchaku sur la prod comme Michelangelo. Cherche mais la concu j'vois. En tout noir on vient comme le SWAT. J'aime bien voir l'argent croître. Si c'est pas pour du cash tu me vois pas en boîte. MMS on est presque 1000. Faut la casa sur la presqu'île.
Hey, the rhymes.
On a les têches et les skills. Sur la prod négro glisse comme si j'avais des skis. Équipe.
Again, fire. This is fire. I got to be real, man. This was fire. Again, what a track. Solid 8.5 out of 10, man. Straight fire, man. Also, rhyming. If I had to summarize this track with one word, it would be rhyming. Because the rhymes are insane. They both know how to rap, but these two really make a difference with their rhyme schemes, man. I think a lot of artists don't even know how to properly do it, man. But these guys know how to do it. That's what I like so much. That's why this is such a good track, man. Thanks for the recommendation. If you like this video, make sure you smash the like button. Let's hit 250 subscribers. Make sure to leave a suggestion in the comment section. And thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Take care.